everyone, this is Anne from Odulcina Scrap. I want to share with you those little threefold junk journal, long slim junk journal that I've created using just one piece of cardstock. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna do this one on camera with you. So I actually did those, and I'm coming back to do the introduction to show you what it looks like. So if you don't need the tutorial, you can just watch the first portion of this video. So let's start with this one. So I just put a little lace as a closure, and as you can see, it's just one piece of paper that I folded in three. I've created a little spine here. It just doesn't show. I've decorated it with fabric and laces a way that I have the portion that flaps inside, and I have a cover and the back of the journal. So I've used a lot of my labels printed on fabric. There you go, cheesecloth, laces, and I've put a pocket here at the beginning, and then it's just using different papers. Mostly they are from my French documents, so they are all written in French. I'll put the link in the description below, but it's one of my newest digitals, so I have a lot of those papers printed because I did a lot of print tests. So some are printed on really thin paper, so you can see with just the noise that it makes, right? It's different. Coffee stain paper, that kind of cotton paper that is, it looks like it's handmade paper. So at least the middle of my signature is more sturdy. And instead of doing a signature attached with 3 holes, I just did one sewing line with my sewing machine. But if you don't have a sewing machine, you can do it with just the regular way. It's just that for a small journal like that, the sewing machine will hold really well the papers. This is packaging paper that I printed on, and it goes like that. So those long slim journals, they are not really large, but you can always fold papers to make them a little bit bigger when you open. So as you can see, this journal is not decorated. It's really just the cute papers, and I've put a little thing in each pocket, but that's it. Here it's kind of an open pocket. That's it. So it's for whoever buys this journal to kind of decorate. Look at that. Just printed on fabric. This will be in a new kit soon, but not ready yet. I'm using my print tests. So this one I've used a polka dot sari silk. Isn't it cute? It is. I love polka dot. So cheesecloth, this is an old cotton dress, portions of it that has been used. The button too. And at the back, I just did some layers like that. And when we open, we have little lace like that. No pocket here, but I've put one pocket at the back there. And again, it's just papers, just cute papers. Oh, I've put pockets with tons of ephemera in. A parchment paper printed on, and it goes like that. Not decorated more than that. It's really for you to add more, but you have all the structure. Sometimes I just don't feel like decorating the pages, and I find most of the time, unless you're a collector, if you want to write in it, you will prefer to decorate your pages while you're doing your journaling. So here, a couple of fabric tags, fabric labels, and that paper printed on. Just some goodies because there was pockets. There you go. So just stay there, right there, to see how to do this kind of journal. So first, what I've done is I took an 80 pounds, it's 216 GSM cardstock, white cardstock. It's a light cardstock actually, and I folded it. Here I used score lines to create a little spine. So let me show you what I did. I have my paper and I want to score at 3 or 3 1/4 for my cover. So I'll do 3 1/4 so my cover will be a little bit bigger. And then we want to add another score at 3 1/2. So if you use 3, that would be 3 and 3 1/4, or 3 1/4 and 3 1/2. This will give you a little spine of 1/4 of an inch. So now if you fold those, following the score lines, you're gonna see we have a little spine here. And then we have to decide where we want to score. So it doesn't need to be like, we can be a little bit bigger. You can see I have like 1/2 of an inch larger at the back. So we could go easily to 3 1/2 or 3 3/4. I'll go 3 3/4. This will be for the last page, and if you fold it, it's a little bit too long, so you're gonna have to trim it a little bit. If I come back, you can see it's really too long, so I'm gonna remove a good 3/4 of an inch just to see. No, it's not 3/4 of an inch, it's just a little bit more than 1/2 an inch. We want it to be smaller. This will be the structure of my journal. This is the cover, and this is the inside, and we have the little spine here. Now let's move to this one that I've already done it. I took a piece of fabric and then I stitch all around, so you can glue all the sides too. And I don't care about the inside because I'm going to cover that later. So I'm doing all of my sewing because I love to do sewing. I do all of my sewing and I don't care because we're going to cover the inside. So if you don't have a sewing machine, you just glue everything. No worries. And how I work is I always fold it and I place my stuff and then I glue or stitch. See, this lace is just glued. This here I've added some sewing. So you would decorate it like a normal cover. And then when I'm done with decorating all the outside of my journal, I'm gonna place a paper inside. So add some ink on the edges of that paper, and then I'll just glue this paper down right like that. I won't be sewing it because I don't want to add sewing lines, so I'm just gluing this one. Okay, so it's now glued and I can recreate my folds. Here for the spine I have 2 folds. So I'm technically ready to attach my signature, and I've used again my French document kit, a bag, different paper, the OnionSkin printed a really thin paper, coffee stained, and it just goes like that. Music sheet with modeling paste, and in the middle I've used that gorgeous cotton paper to have like a more sturdy page in the middle, and it goes like that. So it's really simple, but it creates a good size because you have a couple of pages that you can flip open. You have the pockets, journaling page with lines. There you go. So this will be my signature, and you can attach it like you would normally do with either 2 or 3 holes and a thread. But because of the size of this journal, what I'm doing is I'm going to do 1 sewing line here with my sewing machine, and that will be it. So it's a small journal, really easy to do if you have a sewing machine. I did the sewing, as you can see, and now I can add some laces, maybe a little pocket here. Same for here, I can add some laces and I can decorate. I can, oh, see, it works like that. I can flip it in the middle and close it like that, or flip it totally covering the journal. And here you go. We just need a little ribbon to do the closure. So I'm gonna finish this journal and show you the end results. Here is the final version. So I've used the sari silk with polka dot to do the closure, and I love that girl. It's part of my monochromatic ladies mademoiselle. I've added just a little piece of vintage lace. I've added a bunch of ephemera, ready to be used, flowers, tags, tickets, labels there. I didn't decorate the journal. I just find I lose too much time decorating journals, so I was not in the mood today. And in that other pocket I've put that gorgeous paper, the packaging paper, printed on with 2 fabric labels that can be used if you're doing embroideries or just on different pages. So for the last page I've created a pocket here, and I've put 2 little pieces of paper, ephemera paper, and I've added this sari silk just to cover the edge. So when I close that, I don't have to worry about losing my ephemera from the bags, because my closure goes like that, and then I just need to do my little bow here. Here you go. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and God bless you. Bye bye.